Hi, today I'm going to talk about babies. These adorable little humans that you just want to hold and hear their adorable laugh all day. Babies require lots of care, attention, responsibility, and love. I'm sure that most of you know that of how difficult it must be to take care of an infant, even for just one day. But you can also learn so much from taking care of them, even about yourself, and redefine what's important for you and your life. You know that when you hear that noise, a baby is fussy about something. Like many of you, I've had a few experiences with babies myself. I never really liked kids growing up as I was an only child, but at the age of 14, I had my baby brother, and I learned to take care of him and watch him grow. Every little detail, feeling, and day is awesome. In order to inform and entertain you, speaking of taking care of a baby for one day, I'll explain some of the things you might encounter, because a lot of things can happen in one day and even in a few hours. When it comes to taking care of babies, whether as a parent or babysitting, it's always a handful, especially if you're not used to it or if you have more than one baby to take care of. It's always a different experience for each case, just as every baby is different as an individual. So even for a day, you must do everything that you would do for your own self and even more for a baby, because they depend on us for survival. Like with everything, there's always a first, so you have to pay lots of attention for the baby to get what he or she needs. No matter the age, you have to make sure you feed him or her the necessary, and whether the baby drinks formula or breast milk, the baby should get everything, because it's super important for them to get all the nutrients that they need for their development. Also, while feeding them, whether milk or baby food, it's better to have a scheduled time, because routine is super important for sleeping and feeding, because it also facilitates stuff for you. And if you're the babysitter, make sure to listen and follow the caretaker's directions. If the diaper needs to be changed, you should do it immediately, because the baby skins are so sensitive that they can get rashes or it can get irritated very quickly. And you can usually feel or smell if they have urine or feces in it. If you wait, the first time I changed a diaper, it was very gross, but you get used to it and you have to do it. You have to make sure you clean all the areas, and putting the new diaper is pretty easy following the directions and considering what the diaper has. Bathing them is a daily task as well while taking care of a baby, so you should be sure to use unscented soaps and shampoos and be very delicate. It usually takes more time getting situated and getting the water at the right temperature than the actual bath. You should make sure that the baby's alert while awake and breathing normally while sleeping, because that's a sign of a healthy baby. And if they're just zoning out or not paying attention or seem unhappy, you should definitely go ask an expert, because there could be something wrong with their development. And if you're taking care of an infant with extra special needs or more care, you should be very conscious and consider every action or product that they consume for the well-being of the child. You need to make sure your baby is happy and what to consider if their behavior is awfully ill, if it's hungry, sleepy, or if in pain. You can even give them some infant Tylenol or whatever the parents say is okay. They need love, and each person has their own way of doing so, whether it's singing a song, rubbing their tummies, or walking with them in your arms. Any way you want to, the baby's happiness and care are the main priority for taking care of him or her. After they're fed, they'll probably be sleepy, and especially in the first month of life, babies will sleep a lot and be lazy. Depending on the baby's routine is how they'll sleep. It can be up to 3 hours, and with age go down to 15-minute naps to no sleep at all. Then you'll need patience. After you finish all the tasks of taking care of an infant for a day, including making sure it's fed, clean, bathed, and happy, you might be a little tired just as your baby because they can consume all your energy, time, and attention. So you might have to quit an activity that you used to do, like going to your favorite restaurant every Wednesday night or girls' night out. But you have to make sure to spend time with your baby, make sure they get all their necessities taken care of. So you might have to do many sacrifices, but to look in their eyes as they smile and they grasp onto your hand, or just watch them sleep peacefully, you'll definitely know that it's all worth it. Thank you.